All right, we decided to lower this so that we don't have the approach of the truck. We're gonna end up more with the height of kind of where the RV is now. So we're gonna chop all this down, find a place to put a whole lot of dirt, and then as usual in video, it's very hard to see elevation here. But by knocking this down over here, we're gonna have to take that tree out too. But by knocking this down, we're gonna have a much better approach here. I'm basically eye level with the corner of where that would be level previously to get us kind of level if we stayed on top of the hill. So now we're gonna chop and go level with the bottom. And so what that's gonna do is give us a way better approach, especially over here in this corner. This is kind of where we're gonna approach the shop from the house anyways, which is kind of up this hill right now, which already has some good steep, but you know, it's only a couple of feet shorter from the outbuilding to be office here to where the shop corner would be, and it was just, we were gonna end up having to put stairs in. So it's gonna just end up being way too high out here, and then the approach on this side would have been miserable, and the RV ramp would have had to bring in a lot of dirt and everything, and we would have just been climbing a hill all the way up this. So we're gonna really chop this down a little bit here so that we have a better approach in here. We're gonna probably end up, you know, the corner slopes off real good over here, so no problem putting the septic tank back here in this brush. We'll start digging that out, and then really this ends up being about level right here. Not quite level, that's not right, but the approach ends up matching more of the RV line. We'll end up knocking a little bit there, filling some of this in right here where it's low today, ending up with a much nicer approach up to the shop there. And rather than being just a huge climb all the way up from down here, it'll be more of kind of a climb up the driveway, which it already is right there, a little bit of a level spot, a small little climb up, and then level into the bottom of the shop floor. So it's gonna be a lot nicer. And we've just got to find a place to put a lot of dirt. So we're going to use a lot of the dirt, trying to pan slowly here. Back here around the shop, the contour line around to the house is we're going to end up with a wall back there, and that'll lead a fair amount of this dirt up. And then where we end up terracing over here, we want to get a level spot here and some terracing down there around that corner, and then along the back of the house here so that we can actually drive. You know, this along the lawnmower line is pretty scary along this very line right here. We can't mow all the way flat and everything, so we want to put a wall on there, level that out a little bit, and then have some terracing for some plants and stuff in there. So we'll be able to feed a lot of dirt into that, so we'll end up probably piling it back up here. And then you know, we're gonna have some dirt from the septic that we won't be able to cover. That'll just go up by the septic tank. We can spread that around up there, no problem. And then we'll probably just leave a couple of piles of dirt that we can figure out where to shuffle around on the property. There's plenty of property, we'll find places for it to go. So just wanted to kind of showcase what this looks like now before we knock a whole lot of height off of that and make that a lot smoother transition up there. And then we'll end up with a little bit of a hill, kind of a little bit of a cut up there in the corner, but not too bad anywhere else. So stay tuned for the next video here.